Hi there, and welcome to this lesson on Pure Mathematics 1. And in this lesson, we'll be considering a third form for the equation of a straight line. In the last lesson, we learned two forms for the equation of a line. There's the standard form, y equals mx plus c, where m is the gradient of the line, and c tells you the y-intercept, where the line intersects the y-axis. Rearranging that, you can choose to write an equation in the form ax plus by plus c equals 0, where a, b, and c are all integers. And in this lesson, we'll be looking at a third form, which is derived from the definition of the gradient of a line. If we have some point on the line that we know the coordinates of, and we'll call that point x1, y1. And then the general point on the line is the point with coordinates x, y. Then the gradient of the line is equal to the change in y divided by the change in x, which would be y take away y1 divided by x take away x1. Rearranging this gives us the formula for a straight line. Y minus y1 is equal to m, the gradient, into x minus x1. Now this form of a line is useful where you know two things. Where you know the gradient, you know m, and you know one point on the line. You know the coordinates of one point on the line. And if you know the gradient, you know the coordinates of one point, you can just substitute those things into here and get the equation of the straight line. Okay, let's have a look at an example. So first of all, try and find the equation of the line with gradient 3 passing through the point 5 minus 2. And then the second question requires a little bit more work. Find the equation of the line that passes through the 2 points 3 minus 1 and 5, 3. I'll let you have a go at both of these questions first. So pause the video, have a go, and then come back to me again when you're ready. Okay, let's have a look at the first question, which just asks us to find the equation of the line with gradient 3 passing through the point 5 minus 2. Now there are no tricks or catches. You just have to substitute these values into the equation. So m is 3, x1 will be 5, y1 will be minus 2. Substituting those in gives us y minus minus 2 is equal to 3 into x minus 5. Multiplying out the brackets will give us y plus 2 equals 3x minus 15. And then rearranging that gives us y equals 3x minus 17. The second question asks us to find the equation of the line that passes through 2 points. The first point has got coordinates 3 minus 1, and the second point has got coordinates 5, 3. Now, to use this form for the equation of a line, we need to know the gradient, and we need to know the coordinates of 1 point. Well, we know the coordinates of 2 points, so that's fine, but we don't know the gradient. So the first thing we're going to have to do is calculate the gradient using these 2 points. And the gradient is the change in y divided by the change in x, and that'll give us 3 take away minus 1 divided by 5 take away 3. 3 take away minus 1 is 4, 5 take away 3 is 2. 4 divided by 2 means that the line has got gradient 2. Now that we know the gradient of the line, we can substitute that into the equation, and we can substitute either of the points in. Now, it doesn't matter which point you substitute in, you will get the same answer. And I'll do both points one at a time just to show that it doesn't matter and that you can choose either one. So first of all, choosing the first point, which has got coordinates 3 minus 1, if I substitute that into here, I'll get y minus minus 1 is equal to 2, the gradient, times by x minus 3. Multiplying out the brackets, that will give us y plus 1 is equal to 2x minus 6. And rearranging that into the standard form gives us y equals 2x minus 7. Now, as I said, at this point, it didn't matter which point I used. I could have used 3 minus 1, or I could have used 5, 3. This time I'll use 5, 3, just to show that you do get the same answer. So if you use 5, 3, you'll get y minus 3 is equal to 2 into x minus 5. Multiplying out the brackets would give me y minus 3 is equal to 2x minus 10. And then rearranging that gives me y equals 2x minus 7, which is the same answer as I got before. Okay, that gets us to the end of this lesson. If you've got the textbook, then turn to page 91 and have a go at exercise 5C. Thank you very much for listening, and cheerio.